I want to talk a little bit about the state of Wisconsin. You know, when you won the first time, your path to victory was different than Barack Obama's. I believe you were on the ticket, but you overperformed. You did better than him in some counties, and certainly he helped you. And I'm not going to sit there and it's obvious the ticket probably helped you in other places. But it led me to believe there still were swing voters left in Wisconsin, that this wasn't a straight ticket situation. That was 2012. Do you still think swing voters exist in Wisconsin, or is this totally a turnout game by both parties?
Well, let's look at what happened in 2016 and 2018 during the midterms in Wisconsin. I do believe that there's swing voters. We know that we had in 16 people who were Obama then Trump voters, and Trump narrowly won the state with just a little over 22,000 vote as the margin. I won re-election in 2018 with nearly an 11-point margin, and that necessarily means that about 10% of my vote were Trump Baldwin voters, and I think we can well expect Trump Biden voters in this next election. Look, what it means, what you do in Wisconsin is, first of all, listen. We have some unique challenges here. We also have some challenges that we share with the rest of the nation during a pandemic and the ensuing economic crisis. But it's really important not to ignore those who voted for Republican or Trump in the past, because really they are focused on the kitchen table issues, the issues of healthcare, the issues of an economy that respects hard work, not just wealth. And Trump made a lot of promises when he campaigned in 2016. I think that there's a lot of former Trump voters who feel like he's broken those promises, especially when it comes to issues like Buy America, Hire America. We lost manufacturing because of his trade wars. And frankly, it's an issue that I feel very passionately about, especially during a pandemic, that we be able to secure our nation by producing the things we need. And Biden, in his Build Back Better agenda, is absolutely committed to that.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.